Our today's speaker is Mrs. Sakshi Chaturvedi. Ma'am is currently working as Associate Professor and Faculty of Nursing at Banasthali Vidyapith, Rajasthan. She's pursuing her PhD in nursing. She has in account of various awards and excellence. Recently, she got excellence in nursing education from Rajasthan Nursing Association. She also awarded with Best Woman Researcher Award. She also have bagged the award of Best Oral Paper Presentation by Shubhatri University and Nursing Scholar Research Society, India in the year 2023. She is a very eminent writer, researcher, and publisher. She is in her account more than 12 publications in a various PubMed Index journals, Corpus, Embase, and Sinhar. She is also a established peer reviewer in various national and international publications, including Publon and elsewhere. She also authored book for community health nursing, yet to publish, and she has also presented various paper and poster presentation in various national and international conferences. So this is very brief introduction about our today's speaker. She is having a vast years of experience. So over to you, Sakshi ma'am. Thank you so much and welcome. Ma'am, please unmute yourself, Sakshi ma'am.
Thank you so much, Shreja ma'am, Rekha Gupta ma'am, and whole panel. And I'm thankful for CNRS to giving me this opportunity for presenting this needful topic, need of the hour, this topic is. And I will try my best to present the topic in a best way so that it can be understandable to everyone and they can develop capacity building skill through demonstration also. With your permission, Dr. Rekha Gupta ma'am, can we start? Okay, ma'am.
Please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
I think the moment you had put up your ear gear, your voice has gone low. You can remove it.
Okay. May I know my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please.
My voice is okay?
Yeah, ma'am, voice is clear. You can put it in a slideshow mode.
Yes, ma'am. Now I will. Before going to the main topic, I will start my topic with a brief story of Madam Anita. This story is related to everyone among us. It can be yours, it can be mine, it can be anyone's.
Sorry to interrupt you, ma'am. Sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, it is not on slideshow.
Ma'am, just a second. Now it will come.
Yeah.
It was animation mode, ma'am.
Okay.
So, Madam Anita, she was a keen researcher, a dedicated teacher. Once she got a call for interview in a very reputable institute. She was very happy. She was all ready to be the part of the interview. She was pretty much sure that she will be selected in that interview and she will get better job. Her interview started. The round 1 of the interview went very well. She has performed excellent. During round 2, which was regarding research work, the panel, they were shocked to see the research work which were published by Madam Anita. She came with tears in her eyes out of the office. After some days, she got a letter from the institute that she is not selected for this particular post. And the reason was mentioned. The research work published by her was useless. She was very depressed. She wanted to know why her effort got wasted. She contacted an elder friend who was an expert in research. Then she told her, the expert friend told her that maybe your research work can be of good quality, but the publication was in fake journal That's why it was not visible before the scientific community and they got rejected. Now on this platform of CNRS West Zone, we are here together for co-learning what are predatory journals and how we can protect ourselves from such type of journals. Everybody know what is research? Research is basically truth finding. When we are talking...
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry.
Yes,
Ma'am, I think your slide is stuck. Start moving.
ma'am, it is moving.
Okay.
Research is...
Rekha, ma'am, is it in a slideshow mode?
No, it is not slideshow mode, and the first slide has not yet moved.
Ma'am, here what is research? It is visible.
No, ma'am. Actually, that slide is stuck. You can again start, ma'am. Please kind request that you can again start the screen share and then put it in a slideshow mode.
Just a second, ma'am. Now it is okay, ma'am. What is research? It is visible.
It is
Ma'am, that is
visible,
visible.
but not in slideshow, Sakshi. We can see all your other slides also.
Yeah, ma'am. Click on that.
Now it is okay.
No.
I think it will be.
Anyway, please continue. In the meantime, ask some help from someone. Please continue talking.
From my side, ma'am, actually it is slideshow mode.
It may be due to network issue.
Network
Madam,
issue
please
maybe.
continue. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Please
Yes, sir.
continue.
So, sorry for this interruption. What is research? We all know research is about truth finding. When we are talking of truth and it is research, we are doing too much hard work for research. So truth which is found in the research, it should be known to all. Do you care for research only, or you are such author who care for research publication too? According to a study, there can be many types of personality for author. Author will select journal on the basis of following personality. Some author, they don't at all care for quality of journal. Some author, they don't know about quality of journal, what is right, what is wrong, what is authentic, what is legitimate, and what is predatory. A few journal, a few author, they crave for publication of research work in high quality index journal. Now decision is yours, which type of author you are and which type of author we want to be. Why journal matters so much? Better quality of journal, better research impact the paper will have. Ethics of research publications say journal should be 100% authentic, then only research work will be considered authentic research work. To see the authenticity of journal, we should know indexing of journal. Indexing of journal is important because it will tell the quality of research work. Indexing of journal will help in making work more scientific and more professional. People can see our research work. Until unless it is not indexed, they will not be able to see our research work. We can disseminate our research work among scientific world of genuine people. We can give impact to research paper at global level. Indexing of journal will help in citing the quality research work of other authors too. By indexing of journal, we can be the part of scientific research world. Let's know about what are authentic indexing. CNKI, whenever it is about authenticity, it means these databases will have authentic papers, which will be reviewed many times. We'll discuss later on about that. The authentic indexing are CNKI, MBAs, Digital Sciences, DOAJ, HNRI by WHO, ABESCO.
Excuse me, Sakshi, sorry to interrupt you. Your slide is not moving. Are you still on the research slide or you have moved ahead?
Ma'am, I am on authentic indexing.
Yeah, your slide is what we are seeing is research and truth finding.
Okay.
If you have give us the slide deck, we'll project for you. Please send it through mail.
Just a second, ma'am.
Or you can WhatsApp us also.
Just a second.
Shrija, till then put a word to audience, please.
Sakshi ma'am, now your next slide is visible, but it's not in a slideshow mode. But you can continue with that. But the thing is that the slide should move. I think it's stuck somewhere.
What are authentic indexing? This is visible.
Yeah,
Yes.
ma'am.
So I will work without slideshow mode. That will be better. That's okay, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, you can continue.
Okay, ma'am. So Ambase, Digital Science, DOAJ, Hinari, Abesco, Elsevier Database, ERIC for Educational Researches, Scopus, Science Direct, Schemago, ERIC, Sinhal, Gale, National Library of Medicine, PubMed, PMC, OpenAI, ProQuest, SafetyNet, Justor. Web of Science will have Clarivate Publisher, and SCI, SSCI, AHCI, ESCI indexing will be under authentic indexing by Web of Science. There are list of fake impact factor also. These are journal impact factor, global impact factor, Cosmos impact factor, science impact factor, universal impact factor. These are considered fake impact factor. Now see high quality index databases which are accepted in research. Whenever we are doing research, we want our research to be visible in high index databases. These are PubMed, Clarivate, Web of Science, Scopus, UGC Care List, Sinhal for nurses. We should know about who are index journal publishers. Publishers will help us in saving from these predatory journals. So good publishers are Walters, Oxford, Springers, Elsevier, Clarivate, Wiley, BMC, Tyler and Francis, Frontiers, Ambreld, IEEE, AIP Conference Proceeding, Sage Open Proceeding, and many others. I have named a few here. There can be other journal publishers also who are indexed, but publisher will help you in finding. Just a second. When we have talked about index things, index databases, we should know about predatory journal, from where these predatory journal arises, why they are that much harmful that we have to discuss about that. A norm was given by scientific community. That norm was publish or perish. It says more number of high index paper, open access paper should be with authors. High H index should be of author, high citation should be with the journals, and then only authors will have recognition and promotions. As everybody want to publish in high index journal of scientific database, there is origin of artificial clone journal which are developed by ill-minded people. These journals are known as predatory journals. These journals target authors through mail, text message, WhatsApp group, Telegram, other social media, advertisement, etc. Jeffrey Bial coined the term predatory. This predatory term was coined by a very versatile librarian, international librarian, who has given the Bial list, and he has given this particular predatory journal term. According to him, predatory journals are those that tend to publish low quality science and deviate from best editorial practices. They will not follow editorial practices, and their basic motive is to fraud others and grab money from the authors, nothing else. What drive authors toward predatory journal? When we are author, there are few things, few quality, few shortcomings among us which drive us towards predatory journal. The important is sometimes author has low quality research work but want quality publication. Such author easily caught by predatory journals. Whereas sometimes new genuine author may be caught by fake journal under pressure of number of publication and open access. Lack of knowledge about indexing may cause us to drive for predatory journals. When we are afraid of peer reviewing, we may be caught by predatory journals. How these journals will attract authors? They will write fast publication with low cost, fast publication in Scopus, WOS, PubMed, and other index databases. Many index name will be there, which cause temptation for author, and author may get confused whether these indexing is genuine, authentic, legitimate, or it is predatory. Few author position left in paper, they will write like that. Dedicated customer support, they will give before submission, but after submission, no contact. Paper will be published within days without any peer review or any correction at all in the research paper. Here, authors are very happy that their paper is published, but the paper is not visible at all in the scientific community, and that has not given any significant input to the scientific community. Other common characteristic of predatory journal are title of the journal may match with the famous journal name. Sometimes only few tabs will be working on the given link of the journal. Peer review process will not be at all followed. Easy submission through email, WhatsApp, Facebook, etc. They will produce unnecessary certificate of authentication and publication. High impact factor, they will write before the journal page 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be written on cover page. Reference manager will not be able to search paper submitted in these journals. Whenever a person is doing research work, during review of literature, we are using reference managers such as Mendeley, EndNote, Zotero, Procost reference work. But if paper is predatory, reference manager will not identify that paper. That means the research work done by the author and they have paid for database that will not be visible to anyone and they will never get citation. So reference manager will easily find out whether the paper is in database or not. There are many other ways also, we'll see in demonstration. Nowadays, trends of predatory link, clone journal link is available.
ये देखो हो गया देखिए आप हो गया
Shall I start?
Yeah, ma'am, you can
Nowadays,
continue.
predators share link for author position available in index journal. They will say first, second, third, fourth rank is available, position is available, and you can submit paper easily as soon as possible through mail, etc., WhatsApp. The information shared by them will be exactly same as of genuine journal. The journal, but unfortunately, paper will not be in that index of Scopus, WOS, PubMed, etc., which was promised to you. It may be on fake journal link site. That means we are not only in the world where journal are fake, we are in the world where websites are also created as cloned website, which is same as that of journal website, genuine journal website. So we have to see what type of genuine journal websites are there and what are the clone journal websites. Current trends of scam, other scams are also going on in this predatory world. Bottle-necked paper, rebranded paper, refabricated paper. Paper will be 1 or 2 and they will be changed, modified, flag will be decreased, or many things is done by many research group. They will send fake email, fake website, fake search engines are even available nowadays. The problem has reached up to the fake book publisher and fake patents also. After all these fake publication, what author feels? They feel fooled. Research work got wasted. Where they should report, money got wasted. Wastage of time, how to get money back, loss of interest in publication. This is the author who know that their research work is not published in predatory journal. But a few authors, sometimes authors never know that their research article is not visible in database, which is promised by journal during submission. They are every time happy that their research work is in Scopus, WOS or PubMed. So knowledge is the key to success. We should know how to see all these databases so that we can protect us from predatory journals. Let's see certain differences in legitimate, authentic journal and fake journal, which are given by various research paper. I have compiled through research paper in this presentation. First difference is journal title in legitimate journal matches with the journal's aim and scope, which sometime authors see or sometime not see. Every time we should see what is the journal title and what is written about journal aim and scope, that is about journal. Whereas fake journal title will not match with the journal's aim and scope. Legitimate journal will be having a ISSN number with print and online version both. In legitimate journal, ISSN will be verified by DOAJ, ROAD, ISSN.org and registered with COAP guidelines. Whereas fake journal, they will not have approved ISSN. Maybe some e-ISSN is only available.
Sorry.
Means,
Sakshi ma'am, sorry. Slides are not moving actually.
okay. Slides move nahi kar rahi hain. This mode is okay, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, it's not clearly visible. If it is possible.
Zoom. I will zoom it.
Yeah,
This is okay, I think now.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Legitimate journal, they will show their actual database indexing, whether it is Scopus or not. They will never write it. If it is Scopus, they will write. If it is WOS, they will write. Otherwise, whatever journal database indexing, they will write that only. But fake journal, they are writing about many indexed, reputable indexing such as Scopus, WOS, many they will write. Now, important thing is about legitimate journal, their DOI will easily give access to original paper in good database. And every time DOI will start with 10. Whereas in fake journal, DOI will not be proper. And DOI, as soon as you will click on the DOI, which is given by fake journal, it will give the link on journal homepage, never on the DOI, which is promised for database. That means whenever you will write DOI in search engine, your paper will open in particular journal homepage only. Whereas in legitimate journal, as soon as we'll click DOI, DOI will open in good database, which was promised during publication. This is a basic difference. Legitimate journal will show actual impact factor, whereas fake journal will show very high impact factor, and they have started only in few months, 3, 4, 5, like they will show. Then legitimate journal submission will be through dedicated submission link. There will be proper editorial manager, and through particular tabs you can submit. Whereas in fake journal, editorial board will be simply a few paper and submission will be through mail only. In legitimate journal, editorial team will be continuous touch with you during submission, during review, whereas fake journal, they will be in touch with you just only before submission and before payment only. Legitimate journal, they will have good citation index, whereas fake journal will not have good citation index. Certificates are unnecessarily not produced by legitimate journal, whereas fake journal will give certification of publication, etc. Legitimate journal, they are usually internationally and nationally recognized, whereas fake journal, they will say that they are nationally recognized, internationally recognized, but they will be some local journal or local publisher only. Now, to protect authors from predatory journals, effort was taken by a senior librarian. He was known as Bial. Nature Journal has published his guideline in 2012 and Bial list was prepared. According to Bial, predatory journals are harmful for research integrity. The lists say fake journal are also known as, there are different terms for fake or predatory journal: predatory, deceptive, fraudulent, clone, pseudo journal. They have begun to pop up in the growing area of open access journal. These are the kind of journal that don't do regressed peer review. Peer review may be followed or may not be followed, but not at all regressed. They will just do some few citation or never do a check for citation. They will never check review what is done properly. They will never check research flow process, whether your design analysis is good or not. No regressed peer review is available, and they have few or no copy edit at all. In other words, their main purpose is to charge writer publication fees. Bial list was given to protect author from predatory journal. But that was not everything. After few years, here link is given, and in reference also link is given for Bial list. But after few years, it came in light that predatory journals can be found in index journal databases also. That means a few scientific journals, they are not following good peer review, not regressed peer review they are doing. So predatory journal can be everywhere. We cannot rely only on Bial list. We have to see many other factors also. According to a study which is published in 2016 by Al-Khattab Asil in Springer Nature, they have said here is urgent need for a collective and global effort. The problem has reached globally to address the problem of author from predatory free charging journals and publisher. A new IAP report set out recommendation for a global systematic action plan to address these pervasive and damaging practices. What key skill we should have as an author? We will try to learn a few things here. Firstly, learn about DOI. As I have earlier told also, the legitimate journal, authentic journal, they will have good DOI standard. Their DOI will start with 10.1000. This is registration number. It can be 1000, 2000, 1020, 2020, anything, but 4 digit will be there. 10 point plus 0.4 digit oblique 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means 6 digit will be there after oblique. This is one example of DOI. In example 2, DOI start with 10 point registration number oblique ISSN number will be written, which is of a particular journal. So there can be 2 type of DOI. So these standard, if we are easily identifying in the journals, in the paper, we can see which type of paper we are studying, whether we are studying some good paper or some journals who are publishing fake paper, we are studying that paper. So DOI will give clear idea about particular paper. When we are searching for previous paper in a particular journal, we can see their DOI, whether that DOI is going to particular database or DOI is in particular journal only. As soon as we'll click on DOI, the paper will open in journal homepage in fake journal, whereas in good journals, the DOI will open in good scientific database, index scientific database such as PubMed, WAS, Scopus, etc. So DOI is a helping tool. DOI is known as directory of identifier, as everybody know. There is another checklist which is given about journal. Firstly, we should know about contact information of the journal. We never see who is the editor, what is their email ID, from where they belong. But that is very important. According to a checklist, we should see the contact information of a journal, During demonstration, I will tell you how this contact information help you in identification of predatory journal. Scope of the journal, already we have discussed, we should study. Say scope of the journal is related to nursing, but they are taking paper from all the specialty or multidisciplinary type of paper are there, but the title of journal is something else. So scope of the journal should be clearly visible. It should be clearly identified, checked by the author. Editorial board should be identified by the author. Say editorial board will say of some few authors from one country or from many other country, but from editorial board you can see the person who is editor, co-editor or reviewer in a particular journal, they should also have index paper, no? That's why they are promising for scientific database journals. So that's why when we are submitting in journal, we should see who is the editor, which type of status editor is having, whether they are having index paper or not. Author fee policy, we should see what is the fee policy written there and what they are asking to us. Quality of article, we should see whether the article is they are having typo error, they are not properly indexed, references are not good, many mistakes in data analysis, tables are not properly done. So we have to see quality of article also, that will give idea about predatory journal. Peer review process will not be at all followed in fake journal. This we have to keep in mind, and this is the basic factor from where predatory journal are arising. Nobody want to have peer review, they are afraid, so they take advantage and later on paper got wasted. Indexing information, we should see. According to new research work, Copernicus, ICV, Google Scholar should not be considered a journal indexing information. They are simply overall index, but index databases are not Google Scholar, ICV, etc. So this should be keep in mind. Retraction policy, every good journal, authentic journal, legitimate journal, they will have retraction policy. If paper is submitted elsewhere, they can remove that paper. So we have to see your journal in which you are submitting, whether the paper can be retracted or not. Which of the author, email invitation. If a journal inviting you for submission through email, 100% check for that particular journal. They can be fake journal links. What is the safety mantra prior to new submission? Researcher can decide. Before submitting, carefully evaluate the characteristic of journal, such as they should be part of DOJ, Road and COPE registry. Check the available indexing on reputable databases such as PubMed, PubMed Central, Medline, Scopus, WAS, UGC Care List, etc. That means all of us should know how to search these databases and how to find out the number of journals here, name of the journal. So this we will do in demonstration session. Here is ABCD, A to Z of journals. Affiliation of the author, we should see, think and check. Copyright of the journal, directory DOJ, they should be registered. Editorial, we should see. Fees, genuineness, hijacked journal it is or not, we should see in the list of journal, ISSN number, etc. We can see. Zero tolerance for plagiarism. We should see whether the article which we have submitted is plagied or not. But if they have taken as such without removing flag, or they did not check, they did not go for peer review, that means we have submitted in fake journal. Again, I'm repeating, check the ISSN number, but this is not only the part. ISSN can be simply there. Basic part is peer review process. The journal should have a dedicated website. Check the editorial board member and contact detail. Past issue, you should see which type of paper they are having, how authors are writing. Check the publisher address and contact detail. Very much important to find out the predatory journals. Check the social media of the journal regularly. Check the journal indexing in major indexing agencies such as WAS, PubMed, Scopus. Check the journal's impact factor and other ranking. Check the review about the journal if available. Verify the publication policy, review policy. Check the publisher's recognition at various government and authority portal. That means you can see which type of publisher they are. They are government publisher, they are some international publisher, which type of publisher they are. Without knowing about the publisher, if we are simply submitting, we may get fooled. Collect the information about the journal from your colleague, professor, and the college library who are good in indexing journals. Key step that will lead to successful, safe publication. These steps are given by many research works. They says, firstly, select journal. Whenever we are submitting journals, select journal from index database search. That is important, rather than writing journal name in Google Scholar. We have to go to database, say Scopus, PubMed, WAS, UGC care list. Then from that particular database, select journal. Submit paper by yourself. Don't give paper through mails or to somebody else. Submit paper by yourself, and paper should be submitted through editorial manager. Wait for editorial review for acceptance and rejection. Until unless peer review is going on, have patience. Correct appropriately what are the comments given by the reviewer. Wait for final paper. After final paper, proof paper appearance, give APC, article processing charges, when asked. But again, check for indexing of particular journal in database before giving money, because during peer review, many journals, they got retained from particular database. Say Scopus may remove them, PubMed may remove them within a year, within a month, they may remove them. So during that particular period, whenever you are giving money, whenever you are giving APC charges, again check for indexing of the journal in databases which are promised. Initiative taken at university or department level or institutional level. Various research findings show that no institution or 95% institution did not having specific policy related to publication in predatory journal. 95%, it is big number. And 97% reported that university, college, or department did not have a predatory journal list. So what should be our joint effort? We can develop a predatory journal list and share it with your research department. And we can also go from the other predatory journal list, which is given by databases. As a research evaluator, whenever you are evaluating research work of somebody else, don't see only quantity of paper, see quality of research paper also in the databases. Institutions should develop policy for seed money, for research funding also, because sometimes lack of funds may also lead to predatory journal publication. Authors should learn. It is our responsibility being an author that we should learn scientific paper writing skills, so that we are pretty much sure that we have written nicely, our research work was good, and now we are ready to submit in a legitimate journal. These are the few references from where I have prepared this content. Now, if ma'am allow, I will start the demonstration.
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Okay.
Start. Sakshi ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Just I am managing some tabs.
Okay.
In the meantime, Shrija, can you please go ahead with the question answers?
Can
Yeah.
you see my tab for Google now?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, now I will start demonstration for how we can check for the legitimate journal in Scopus database. If a person is saying that your journal will be published in Scopus, or if a person got mail that journal will be in Scopus, we should also know how we can check that particular journal is in Scopus or not. We will type Scopus .com. Is it visible, the site?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here we can search for sources. Say title of the journal, we can easily write and we can find out whether it is available or not. Now I will show you one fake mail I got yesterday and how they are frauding authors. Let's see that mail.
Sakshi, ma'am, your screen share is stopped actually. Okay.
I have stopped that, ma'am. Actually, I have to show that mail.
Sure.
I think now you can see call for paper journal for survey in fishery sciences. Is it
Yeah.
visible?
Yes.
Yes. So we have to see firstly, whenever such type of mails are there, never believe on such mail because journal says they will never share such mail with any author or with anyone. But here we can see many factors. First, we'll see Journal of Survey is in Fishery Science, Scopus Q3. We have to see that. I will show you how we can see. I have already told you in title we can see journal is in Scopus or not. We will type the name which is given. Here many factors which we can easily catch. Say they are clearly writing they belong to fishery science, but in bracket they have written cover all subject area. This is usually given by predators. Cover all subject area means any specialty person can give. The paper will published within 2 months. Within 2 months, it is impossible because peer review process takes time. So such things we can easily catch. Within 2 months, they have written. They have clearly mentioned publication fees in euros, this much, 500 euros. Otherwise, good journals, they are having such information. Every information will be in their journal homepage, not in the mails they are writing about money and past publication. They will never write. Now, important thing, very, very important thing. Address or contact of editor. Here, editor has written editor.gsfs@gmail.com. From here, we can submit the article. We have already told you that article, if they are submitted through mails, they are basically predatory journals. So again, we will see, suppose we are considering this as legitimate journal. We will see whether the email ID given by the particular editor is correct or not. Now we will go to the home page of this journal. Let's see how we'll go to the home page. Here's we are on Scopus database. I will type the name of the journal here. The name of journal of Survey in Fishery Sciences. They have shown one result is there. That means this particular journal is indexed in database. Now the main game start with predatory journal. I have clicked on the journal. From here, I can see journal is present in the particular Scopus database from 2018 till present. And this is the publisher, ESS, and there, many other details are there. Now I will go to the source homepage. Homepage will give me to the journal link. This is the journal from where we can see our article will be published here. Now you will see contact. Here the principal contact is editor@sifisheriescience.com. This mail was not mentioned in this particular address was not mentioned in the mail which was sent by predatory mail. Again, editorsfisherysciences@gmail.com. This mail was also not there. The mail was sent by some JSFS@gmail.com. So by contact also we can identify, by its Scopus database also we can see whether the journal is indexed or not, and many other things about the journal. We can see they have never written broad subject area or every subject will be included. They are related to fisheries only, but in the mail it was written many things. So I hope this one is clear to you for Scopus. So rather than submitting to that particular mail, we can do submission through the particular journal which we have found in Scopus. Whichever journal we want to select, say, I want to publish in Journal of Survey in Fishery Science. I want to publish, but I don't want to give that particular article in mail. I want to submit by myself. That will be better. I will go to the journal homepage. For author, submission guideline. Guideline is there. They have written how you will write your paper. And then we can submit paper. So submission will be through editorial manager rather than through mail. Here you will never get any fraud thing or any predatory things because you are selecting journal from the database. From database, you have gone to the home page of the journal and you are submitting by yourself through registration manager, through editorial manager. You haven't given to any mail, WhatsApp, or anyone else. I think this one is clear for Scopus database.
Yes,
Shall I explain something else about this Scopus, or I should move to WAS?
ma'am, you can move. We can take the questions at the end of the session.
Okay, ma'am. Now I will select another tab for Web of Science, how we can see in Web of Science or Clarivate. This is master journal list, which is given by Web of Science. Here in master journal list, you can simply write the name of the journal and that will be visible whether that particular journal is indexed in Web of Science or not. Say I'm writing Iranian Journal of Nursing and Midwifery Research. Yes, it is available in WAS and it is under ESCI indexing. So we can see the journal is okay. this journal is legitimate, we can submit. If you want ESCI indexing in WAS, then you can go for submission in this journal. But always go through the database link rather than through Google Scholar link or some Google links. This Web of Science is okay. Next, I will start with PubMed. Simply will type PubMed.
Excuse me, ma'am, your screen share is stopped.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is coming. Just a second. Now it is visible. I have written nothing, just PubMed. I have written.
Yes, ma'am.
In PubMed, we'll go to PubMed. There are many other ways also. Easiest way I'm telling. Here we'll go. In PubMed, we'll go for journals. And here we will type the name of the journal, which is promising that the particular journal is indexed in PubMed index. Say again, Iranian Journal of Nursing and Midwifery Research. I'm finding whether it is in PubMed or not. They are saying journal. Now see the detail which is given by PubMed. It is in PubMed, but current indexing status is showing it is not in Medline. So it is choice of author whether they are happy with PubMed and PMC. They don't go for Medline. So it is okay. It is in PubMed and PMC database, but it is not in Medline. So many things are there which we used to have, that our article should be in PubMed, in Scopus or WAS. For that, we should know how to use this database. And from database, we need to select our journal rather than selecting journal from mails, WhatsApp or Google. So these are the demonstration. For UGC care list, I will tell you how we can see UGC care list articles. Simply will type UGC care list. Here, Pune University we can open. Here, UGC has given alert for clone journal list, clone journal list 2, and there is a database for Web of Science, Scopus, everything is available. We can see from this particular UGC care list group 1. There are two type of lists which is given by UGC, group 1 and group 2. We can see for this we have to log in, and after login there one PDF will open. PDF will give you the information about the journal which are present in group 1 list and group 2 list. Clicking this particular link. So this is how we can see the journal is in UGC care list, Scopus, WAS, etc. So this is all about. I want to do demonstration before you.
Sakshi, ma'am, you can stop screen sharing. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. In Scopus, one more thing I can tell you. Like I have told you that we can see the authenticity of editor, right? Editors, whether they belong to journal, they are basically whole soul of the journal. They are managing all the articles in the journal. We should see their index also. So how we can see in the Scopus which type of articles and how many numbers of article they are having in Scopus. Just a second. I will show you how we can see indexing of editors. In Scopus, from title, we can search the title, and from the search tab, we can see authors, which author is having which number of paper. Say the name of the editor is Dr. Chaturvedi. So here I am typing the name of editor, Dr. Chaturvedi, and I will search. Affiliation also you can write, because many names are available with the same name. If you want to add, you can add Banasthali Vidyapith, and you will search how many papers they are having in Scopus. So till now the Scopus index is they are having 3 paper in the Scopus. So like this we can see what is the H index and what is the indexing of editors and authors who are claiming to be part of scientific databases. So thank you so much, Shrija ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sakshi ma'am, for such a lucid presentation. How to find out the predatory journals. Sakshi ma'am, it will be great if you are put on your video.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll moving to Q&A section. Already one question you have answered regarding, can you explain regarding UGC care list, that you have already answered that there is a UGC care list and it is updated UGC care list also available, that might be paid for minimum charge of 100 rupees, and you can find out the list of Scopus index and various index journal that is listed in a UGC care list.
Excuse me, Shrija ma'am.
Yeah.
If you are having registration in UGC website, there is no need to pay anything. Just you will log in and PDF will open for UGC care list 1 or 2. That PDF which we can purchase is for library, not for authors.
Okay, thank you so much. So you can do the institutional subscription for the same, and you can move with that thing. Ma'am, one more question is there, that the people is asking, because the index journals is having a higher IPC rate. So is it any particular journal are there that is Scopus index or Senhala or PubMed and it is in low IPC, so that the people can able to reach out there?
The question is about APC, article processing charges. Actually, article processing charges is the basic thing from which predators caught us. So for this, I have given suggestion. There is seed money, which is given by the university to the authors. And if we are in a college, we can search many other good database. Say we can search in Scopus. We will find out Q3, Q4 journals. They are comparatively less costly as compared to Q1 and Q2. And there are free of cost journals also. But those free of cost journal in these databases, they demand high scientific quality and they demand high time for peer review also.
Thank you, ma'am. One more question is there, how we can able to develop a scientific writing skill. Along with that, what if the editorial board do not respond to their mail or a submission? How they can request them to respond?
Usually many editorial board, they used to take 2-week time for confirming whether your paper is accepted or not, especially good databases. Suppose they are not confirming whether your paper is acceptable or not within 2 weeks. Again, you can write them, but sometimes mail is not going directly to them. Then don't waste your time for more than once. If it has happened, don't waste your time, go for another journal.
Thank you, ma'am. Next question is, if it is found that many journals did not mention about the article processing charges at their homepage, but later on they used to ask. So how the scholar or the researcher can proceed with that journal, whether they have to move with that or they have to quit and search for another journal?
They need to mention article processing charges. It will be visible in open access policy, not directly APC. Sometimes they are mentioning. They may mention in open access. Here it will be written open access, hybrid access, subscription, like this. From here you can find out the charges.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, they are asking, is there any chance that if the journal is indexed, still they are predatory?
Journal is not predatory. The person who is giving information about submission in the particular journal is predator. Here we have seen the example, journal was present in Scopus database, but the person who was given mail for the submission, he was a predator. So we have to see who is approaching us. Basically, they are the predators.
Thank you so much. One more question is there. One journal is showing NA in Scopus source list, while the official homepage of particular that journal mentioned that it is Scopus index. So how should we see citation score in Scopus source code list?
When we are going for Scopus, we are seeing the list. Should I present my screen? Site score is clearly visible there.
No, ma'am.
Should I present?
Yeah, ma'am, you can. Or you can explain to ma'am.
Just a second. Site score is in title page only. Whenever you will click on the journal, it will be visible. Say any title if you will type. Journal of, say journal of differential equation. Simply, I'm typing. Now site score is visible. It is 3.7. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
It can be different in clone link. It can be more, 5, 7, 10. And the another question was, which I haven't answered. They were saying in Scopus database, it is written NA, but in their website, it is written as it is present in Scopus. Always believe in database. Scopus is database. If they are writing the journal Scopus coverage area from 1965 till present, that means Scopus is with the journal. But if they are writing NA or till 2022, that means now they have been removed from the Scopus.
I think participant got clear with their answers. Thank you so much, Sakshi ma'am. One more question is there. Like if there somebody have done the research in late, like many years ago, 2016, still they can publish their article in any index journal.
Yes, if article topic is like that, which the findings can be applicable in this era also, they can publish, but the data collection time and other thing will be same. And nowadays, what journal they want latest content. So there can be challenging conditions, many, but if the article is burning, it is a need, they may publish.
Okay, ma'am, one other question is there, is there any specialty based database or they have to search for?
Again, on the basis of title, they can search. Nursing, etc. We can see. It is mentioned.
Okay. The last question is it possible to publish the article in more than one journal? If yes, then
Same
how?
article. It is against the authentication. It is against the publication guideline.
Yeah, you can't publish same article in more than one journal.
Simply, we are wasting our time.
And it is not actually
name
ethical.
also. We are wasting.
You can be blacklisted from the journal.
Yes.
So one more last question from one of the students, because the students are there. They are asking, does cross-sectional studies are more scientific, because many of the people are doing, majority of the people, nursing students are doing the cross-sectional study.
No, it is not like that. It is not like that. Which type of study is significant or not? When we see evidence of study, systematic reviews and RCT, they are more significant. From cross-sectional, we can find out what is lacking. So we can go for RCT and systematic review later on.
Thank you, ma'am. I think most of the concern area question we have taken, and you have very well answered for all these things.
Thank you, ma'am.
One question that is out of our scope, that is, what is the difference between plagiarism and similarity index? Do you want to take this question, ma'am?
You can take, ma'am. No issue.
Yeah. So plagiarism means you are taking the content from as such from other author, and without citing their name or providing their reference, you are using that. Similarity index, that means it is not plagiarism. That means the content you have written, it is something like similar to the other person who have already published the content, and it is similar to that content. So plagiarism is clear cut. The thing that you are taken their content and referring as yours, that is completely unethical. but similarity index might be there due to because many people have same thought, but it is not clear-cut plagiarism. So hope I think we have taken most of your questions and answered for it. Thank you so much, Sakshi ma'am, for your lucid practical presentation along with the Q&A session. I think almost all questions answered very well, and the participant, I think, um, get their queries cleared. Thank you so much for the
My pleasure, ma'am.
thing. Yeah.
I would like
Now-
to interrupt Professor Shrija is that I would like to add to the answer is of last question, whether a research work done in 2016 can be published now. See, I would like to tell the audience, many of our research works, especially the nursing fraternity, is lying unpublished. And for reference purpose, unpublished research work itself is a big stone which we have to toil upon, and which we can always take references from. But whenever we come to publish of this old data, I think more than 5 years, it should not be published. There is evidence, there is publication policy. Any data which is more than 5-year-old should not be published with the same date. So what we can do is to bring back that old work done. We can do the same research work in present scenario, in fresh setting, with fresh sample size, and we can always compare and give reference. See, in 2016, this was the result, and now this was the result, and then we clinically correlated. Most of our studies are not clinical, so most of our interest is not in publishing because we don't put much our hard work. But once it is hard work, it's a true clinical study. One must go for publication and should not just keep closed in the thesis in the papers. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your input. Now I request Pratigya, because many people have many query related to the certification and other process. So over to you, Pratigya.
Thank you, ma'am. So first of all, I would like to thank the whole team members of CNRS West Zone for collaborating with Nursing Next Live, which is an online platform for the nursing students. So regarding the certificates, you will be getting the certificates very soon for the first webinar that happened. And this webinar as well, we will be sharing with you. Apart from that, it will be very nice of the audience members if they can share their valuable feedback with us. Okay. So regarding that, I am just now sharing the feedback link with everyone. So do fill it and also share with your peers who have attended, and in case it's the end and they have just moved out of the program. So there is a Google form link, which I'm just sharing. Just a second, ma'am.
Is there any question from the audience in the meantime?
I want to answer one question.
So, yes,
that is,
ma'am, I have just now shared the link, and it will be really great if all the audience members fill that. Okay, thank you so much.
thank you, Pragya ma'am. Thank you so much. Rekha ma'am, you want to share
Ashika,
something?
please go ahead.
Yeah. There is many query regarding the certification of research methodology workshop. Meantime, we will intimate to the no zone regarding the same because certification will be issued by them. Rest of the 3 webinar certification, we will share you shortly. You are requested to please fill the feedback form that is pasted in the chat box so that you can we can get your valuable feedback, and also we will prepare for the future webinars, and you can get your certificate shortly to you. This is all about, and now I request Professor Rajesh Joshi sir to propose the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible, madam?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon to all. On behalf of CNRS family, I, Rajesh Joshi, Secretary of CNRS West Zone, takes this opportunity to propose a vote of thanks. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our eminent speaker, Sakshi Chaturvedi. Madam is very generous to accept our invitation as a resource person. Indeed, it is a very informative and insightful deliberation and discussion. You have answered all the questions very well in the discussion session. Hope participant got maximum benefit out of it. I extend my sincere thanks to Professor Colonel Rekha Gupta ma'am, Professor Shija ma'am, and all CNRS West Zone executive members who is instrumental to organize this session. I would like to thank CBS publisher and distributors, Nursing Next Live, one of the India's leading online platform for learning, Ms. Pragna Singh, to support with virtual platform. Especially thanks to all EC members, Central CNRS member, technical team member, and Mr. Chris Thomas for your support and coordination. I would like to thank all valuable participants who have joined with us and attended the session. Once again, thank you all for your participation. With this, I request you all to fill feedback form. And thank you so much. Over to you, Sija ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you to all the participants from depth of our heart, because without you, it's not possible to successfully conduct these webinar series. Thank you so much, Sakshi ma'am, the whole
Thank you, ma'am.
CNRS team. Shall we close the session, Rekha ma'am?
Yes, yes, please go ahead. And
Yeah.
thank you all.
Yeah.
Best wishes to all the audience. Hope they have got enlightened and will be wise henceforth. Thank you all.